ಓ ಆ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದನೇನೋ ಹುಡುಗ ಆ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದಲ್ಲ.
Is it?
I have to be on that side to be streaming. All right.
Yeah, it's streaming from this side.
Wow. So I have wasted my efforts.
ನಾವೇನು ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಲ್ಲ.
ನೀವು ಕಾಣ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಸರ್? ನೀವು ಕಾಣ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಕಬಡ್ಡಿ. ಕೇಳಿದೆ ಸ್ಕೋಪ್ ಕೊಡಪ್ಪ ಅವರು ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಅವರು ಆಮೇಲೆ ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಔಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ.
they're speaking that side, after the event begins, you have to just shift it from here to there, and you have to keep this phone near the
Okay, it's hotspot, right?
hotspot.
So I have to shift this thing here to there. The camera
Yeah.
should be facing the screen, right?
You can just face it however you want, just stay near it, make sure it doesn't fall, and make sure this thing doesn't go far from it.
Stand here. Okay. I have no idea. How do I turn it? Because this thing is resisting. How do I turn it?
Press the button and then turning.
Ask them. Wait. I guess. I have no idea how to use this.
This is actually great.
Oh, you just move this button.
Yeah. If you move up, see, this is how fast you, how much you pull, that fast it moves. So if you want a smoother movement, you move it slowly. Like that.
You move up and down also.
Up and down is not needed, I guess.
Yeah, on the
if
side.
it's needed, then
Really?
you need to get the hang of it.
Full accelerator bringing to 5th gear.
2607.
ಇದು ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಕೂಡ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಮಾಡಿ
ಎಲ್ಲ ಹನುಮಂತ
Why is it showing 0? No, but it shouldn't be.
Sometimes it will go 0, sometimes it will go like when the ceremony starts, I'll move it to the middle, right?
Not middle, so people will be saying first side.
Yeah, so that corner.
This is not a corner.
That corner.
your batchmates 50 years after graduating. It is indeed a full circle moment to have you all back in campus with us. Congratulations to you all. Years of experience have molded you into the great people you are today. I would like to now request Dr. K. Ranga, Dr. N.S. Srinivasan, Mr. Venugopal from ECE, and Professor Makam to join us on stage. The current principal, Dr. H.N. Ramesh, will be delayed by 5 to 10 minutes. We will welcome him once he is present. With that, let us officially begin this wonderful function with the devotional song by Vasudha. Vakratunda Mahakaya Koti Surya Samaprabha Nirvighlam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakareshu Sarvada Sarasuguna Charita Vinayaka Sarasuguna Charita Vinayaka Prathama Pujita Lokavandita Prathama Pujita Lokavandita Agapariharaka Shubha Faladayaka Sarasuguna Charita Vinayaka Satya Sanatana Nitya Vinutana Muktidata Sankatarana Satya Sanatana Nitya Vinutana Muktidata Sankatarana Sare Sare Gare Gapa Gapani Pani Sare Sarasuguna Charita Vinayaka Lambodara Gaja Mangaladata Sindhura Vadana Omkara Rupa Karunisu Karunya Purna Dayamai Sarasuguna Charita Vinayaka Sarasuguna Charita Sarasuguna Charita Sarasuguna Charita Vinayaka. Thank you. Thank you, Vasudha, for that beautiful performance. Before we begin with the reunion, let us now observe a moment of silence for the departed souls. From the Jubilee branch, we have Mr. Bhima Prakash, Mr. Narayan Swami, Mr. Keda Swami, Mr. Srinivas, Mr. H.K. Dwarkanath, Mr. Basavaraj, and Mr. M.A. Suresh. From the mechanical branch, we have S. Chandrasekhar, Mr. M.R. Suryanarayan Singh, Mr. Ananta Sainam, Mr. K. Radhakrishna, Mr. B.C. Shivakumar, Mr. Hirayana, Mr. D. Shesh Kumar, Mr. Chike Chandran. From the civil branch, we have Mr. Srinivasa Rangan. From the ECE branch, we have Mr. P.G. Kulkarni, Mr. Narayan Bhatt, Mr. S. Krishnamurthy, Mr. Balasundran, Mr. T. Ananta Sainam, and Mr. B. Ramamurthy. We also have Mr. Ranganathan Naidu. If we have missed out on any names, please do let us know. Now, it is my honor to welcome Venugopal sir from Electronics to Balkanari.
Good morning to all of you. I hope you are able to listen to me. Yes. It's been a great day for us to meet after 50 years along with our beloved teachers. So we will start with a small prayer. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo, Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat, Parabrahma, Tasmai Sri, Gurave Namah. Thank you, sirs, for all the blessings and teachings. My dear teachers and staff of UCE, our past teachers during our stay in UCE, ECE and UVCE between 67 and 72. My colleagues during 67 to 72 in this beautiful campus, which has produced eminent scientists like M.R. Srinivasan in atomic energy chairman, S.S. Saiga, he is a director in International Florida University, Dr. Atri, NAL and IAC fame, just to name a few. There are many people we are really not been able to account in this particular program, and many others who cannot be counted. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great honor to welcome all of you for a unique gathering of 72 batch engineers who passed out from this college in July-August 1972. In fact, I keep telling my friends that we never had a meeting while we were studying here. Now at least after 50 years, we are able to meet and connect ourselves, because when we were studying, we had different branches. So each was sitting becoming autonomous. Mr. Ramesh sir also for dropping in at the time. I will not take much of your time because already we are a little running late on our program. I just want to read out one thing I came to know even from Professor Srinivasan, that when we wanted to start this college, the government of India and the Pune College and the Madras Presidency offered 5 seats of engineers from Mysore State per year. Harder work. The average Indian is inclined to take things easy. The amount of work or effort put in by him in the usual course is small. The efficiency
70-30 ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ಚರು ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಲೋ ಆಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್ಸ್ ಇತ್ತು, ಸಿವಿಲ್ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್ಸ್ who actually made us recall what it was. At that time, those things came handy. Of course, technologies have changed. That initial taking the levels through that, what you call Flagstaff and all, it's not there. Now you have got what is called as total station. I don't know what it's called, total station. Things are changing, but I left Bangalore and Karnataka in 72. I was serving within India, but in the metros. Never had a chance to come inside the campus.
Okay, it's lagging
Until 10
little.
years back, I resettled back in
Getting
Bangalore.
the stream delay of like
But when I was passing through this seeing the building was not a very happy situation.
see if it's telling it is there.
What is it? Is the institution built by only building? But
It's telling it.
to some extent, it looks, what do you call, in Hindi, they say, jo dikhta hai, wo bikhta hai. Whatever sees, it can be sold. So, we saw to that. So, I tell you, that was the education which they gave, civil, electrical, mechanical and all, which other branches today, they don't have the privilege, but we have had the privilege, sir, and you are all contributory to our strength. We have become a sort of a total thing. Today is also one of the significant days. In the paper, I read that university college has become autonomous, and a significant thing is the government has appointed a chairman of the governing body, one Mr. Muthuraman of Tata Steel. So that means the function, the start, the beginning has been made. But only Mr. Muthuraman cannot do. I'm sure that the faculty has to support them. And we, as the alumni, have got a lot of things to do. What I was told about a month back in the AGM meeting, they said that the government will no longer fund the institution. You should stand on your own legs. How do you stand on your own legs? I believe that they have said 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. 1/3 amount collect from the tuition fees, which already is high. High according to the perspective of the students, but may not be in real sense, because if you go abroad and all, the cost of education is even much higher. So 1/3 you collect from the students, 1/3 you entice alumni to supplement, alumni to invest, and 1/3 you get from what you call research and development works. You take up some work for the industry and generate that. Now coming to the second portion where we are the alumni, I think we have also to supplement that particular portion. I am happy to inform that electronics branch to which I represent, we conducted this program about few days back, means 15-20 days back, where we were wished to have all of you together. Somehow it was not possible. So during that period, we all contributed some amount of money. As Mr. Venugopal said, we have supplied or we have given the orders for lab equipments, electronic lab equipments, and I think some lab equipments are arrived just today. Some more will be coming tomorrow. Ours is a very small mite. Electronics instruments perhaps will cost less, but if you want to give one lathe to the mechanical lab, I think it needs crores. But whatever might is possible, I think we should do it. Because we have to nurture this one, and if you want to carry the UBC from present state to a center of excellence, matching to IIT standards, which I don't know why we should compare to IIT, we should go beyond IIT, for which we should feel proud. I think we all owe a responsibility. I take this opportunity to give my pranams to all the faculty, and also thank all of you for having come all over the country to meet, greet, and later on eat. Thank you.
Ravindra sir. Let me now take up this opportunity to request Mr. Mushin Yajaya from Civil to share his thoughts.
ಸರ್ವರಿಗೂ ಶುಭೋದಯ. ಈ ಒಂದು ಸಂಸ್ಥೆ ಸ್ಥಾಪನೆ ಮಾಡಿದ ವಿಶ್ವವಿಖ್ಯಾತ ಭಾರತ ರತ್ನ ಸರ್ ವಿಶ್ವೇಶ್ವರಯ್ಯನವರನ್ನ ಸಂಸ್ಮರಣೆ ಮಾಡುತ್ತಾ ನಮಗೆ ವಿದ್ಯೆ ಕಲಿಸಿದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪೂಜ್ಯರಿಗೆ ಪೂಜ್ಯರು ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಕೆಲವು ಪೂಜ್ಯರು ಇಂದಿನ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಸಂಸ್ಮರಣೆ ಮಾಡುತ್ತಾ ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಮ್ಮರ ಜೊತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸಹಪಾಠಿಯಾಗಿ ವಿದ್ಯಾಭ್ಯಾಸ ಮಾಡಿದ ಅನೇಕ ಮಿತ್ರರು ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಯಲ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಅವರನ್ನು ಸಂಸ್ಮರಣೆ ಮಾಡುತ್ತಾ ಹಾಗೂ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಜರಿರುವ ನಮ್ಮ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿದ್ಯಾಗುರುಗಳಿಗೆ ಸಾಷ್ಟಾಂಗ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಮಾಡುತ್ತಾ ನನ್ನ ಒಂದು ನಮ್ಮ ರಾಘವೇಂದ್ರರಾವರು ಹೇಳಿದಂಗೆ ಆ ಒಂದು ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ವಾತಾವರಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇನು ನಡೀತು ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದ ಅವರು ಏನೇನು ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು, ಏನೇನು ಚೇಷ್ಟೆಗಳು ನಡೀತು ನಾವು ಓದ್ತಿದ್ದಾಗ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಅವರು ಖುಷಿತವಾಗಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ಈ ಒಂದು 1972 ಬ್ಯಾಚ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ಯುನಿಕ್ ಬ್ಯಾಚ್. ಇದು ಹೇಗಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂದರೆ 8ನೇ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಓದೋರು ಪ್ರೈವೇಟ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲಲ್ಲಿ, ಬ್ರಿಟಿಷ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲಲ್ಲಿ, 7ನೇ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಓದಿರೋರು ಇಬ್ಬರು ಹೈಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಬಂದರು. ಆವಾಗ 2 ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಇದ್ದವು, 5 ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅವು. ಆ 5 ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಬಂದು ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇರಿಕೊಂಡು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಟೆಡ್ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಬಂದ್ವಿ. 5 ವರ್ಷದ ಬ್ಯಾಚ್ ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕೊಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ನಡೀತಿತ್ತು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೊದಲು ಆವಾಗ ಮೆರಿಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮೈಸೂರು ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿ ಬೇರೆ, ಅವರಿಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಥಳ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ನಾವು ಕೆಲವರು ಪ್ರಭಾವಿಗಳು ಏನಾದರೂ ಮಾಡಿ ಹೊರಗಡೆಯಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದರು. ಆ ಹೊರಗಡೆಯಿಂದ ಬಂದ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿ ನೆಲ್ಲ ತೆಗೆದು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಡಿ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಹಾಕೋದು. ಆ ಡಿ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಯಿತು. ಈಗ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ನನ್ನ ಒಂದು ವೈಯಕ್ತಿಕ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ, ನಾನು ಡಿ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಇದ್ದೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ಲಿ, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಇಯರ್ ಬಿ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ಗೆ ಬಂದೆ, ಥರ್ಡ್ ಇಯರ್ ಸಿ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ಗೆ ಹೋದೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಸಿವಿಲ್ ತಗೊಂಡೆ. ಹೀಗಾಗಿ ನನಗೆ ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಎಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಎ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಿಂತಿದ್ದಾರೆಲ್ಲ ನನಗೆ ಮುಖ ಪರಿಚಯ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅನೇಕ ಸಾಧಕರಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅವರು ಎಲೆ ಮನೆಯ ಕಾಯಿ ಅಂತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಬ್ಯಾಚಲ್ಲಿ ಒಬ್ಬರು KN ಶಿವಕುಮಾರ್ ಅಂತ ನಾಸಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ಇನ್ನು ನಾರ್ತ್ ಕೊರೋಲಿನಾ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರು ನಾನು ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದಲೇ ವಾಚ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಹಾಗೂ ನನ್ನ ಕೈಯಿಂದ ಏನಾದರೂ ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿಕ್ ಎಕ್ಸಲೆನ್ಸ್ಗೆ ನನ್ನಿಂದ ಏನಾದರೂ ಉಪಯೋಗ ಆಗೋದಾದರೆ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಾಲು ಹಾಗೂ HOD ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು. ಅದಂತೆ ನಾನು ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಾಲ್ ಅವ್ರನ್ನು ಭೇಟಿಯಾಗಿದ್ದೆ, HOD ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಭೇಟಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಅವರ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ಸು ಎಲ್ಲ ಡೀಟೇಲ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಅವರು ಆನ್ಲೈನಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇಕಾದರೆ ಈಗ ಅವರು ಈಗ ಸ್ವಿಚ್ ಓವರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಪಾಲಿಮರ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿನಲ್ಲಿ. ಈ ದಿನವಾದ ಅವರು ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವಾಗ 3 ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದ್ಸರಿ 4 ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕೆ ಅಮೇರಿಕನ್ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ. ಅವಾಗ ನಾನೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂದರೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ಸಿವಿಲ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಸೇರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. ಅವ್ರು ಬಂದಾಗ ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಮಾಡಿ ಸೇರಿಸಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರು ಬಂದಾಗ JC ಅಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ವಿಸಿಟಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಆಗಿ ಬಂದು ಲೆಕ್ಚರ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಇಬ್ಬರು ಕೂಡ ಅವರು ರೆಡಿ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಬರಕ್ಕೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಸಿವಿಲ್ ಬ್ಯಾಚ್ ಇಂದ ನಮ್ಮ ಕೈಲಾಗಿ ಏನು ಸಾಧ್ಯವಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಈಗ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅತ್ಯವಶ್ಯಕವಾಗಿ ಏನಿದೆ ಅನ್ನೋ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾನು ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಾಲ್ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಮೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ, ಅವ್ರು ಮೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ, ಅವ್ರ ಡೀಟೇಲ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರು ಕೊಟ್ಟ ಮೇಲೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಶಕ್ತಿಯಾನುಸಾರ ನಾವು ಕೂಡ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಸಿವಿಲ್ ಬ್ಯಾಚ್ ಪರವಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದೆ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕೆ ಇಚ್ಛೆ ಪಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಈಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಈ ಬ್ಯಾಚಲ್ಲಿ ಅರವಿಂದ್ ರಿಸ್ಬತ್ ಅಂತಿದ್ದಾರೆ, IAS ಆಫೀಸರ್, ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಕಲ್. ಅವರು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಚ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಅವ್ರು ನಿಂತ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಸರ್. ಹೌದು, ಅವರು ನನಗೆ ನಾನು BDAನಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್ ಆಫೀಸರ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಸತ್ತಾರಣ ಅಂತಿದ್ರು, ಅವರು 68 ಬ್ಯಾಚ್ ಇದ್ದಿ. ಅವರು ಒಂದ್ಸರಿ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಕರೆದು ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಕನ್ಸಲ್ಟೇಷನ್. ಆವಾಗ ನಾವು ಯಾವ 72 ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಕಲ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಸರ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ವಿ. ಹೌದು ಹೀಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಹಳೇ ಒಂದು ಏನು ನಮ್ಮ ಇಂದಿನ ಪೂಜ್ಯರು ಕೆಲವರು ಜಗದೀಶರು ನಮಗೆ ಕಾಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ನಿಲ್ಗಲ್ ಕೂಡ ಹಾಗೆ ಭೇಟಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀವಿ. ಅವರೀಗ ಒಂದು ಅನಾರೋಗ್ಯದ ಕಾರಣ ಅವರು ಬರೋಕ್ಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವರೇನು ಮಗಳೋ ಅವ್ರು ಯಾರು ಒಬ್ಬರು ನಿರ್ಮಾಣಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅವ್ರು ಬರ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅನ್ನೋ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ನಮ್ಮ CNN ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ CNN ಅವರು, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅವರ ಕಂಬಳಿ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಕಂಬಳಿ ಅಂತ ಅಡ್ಡ ಹೆಸರು ಕಂಬಳಿ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತಿದ್ರು ಅವ್ರನ್ನ, ಫಿಸಿಕ್ಸ್ ಲೆಕ್ಚರರ್. ಈ ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ಬ್ಯಾಚಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಲೆಕ್ಚರರ್ಸ್ಗಳಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ನಿಕ್ ನೇಮ್ ಇರೋದು, KNM, ಅವ್ರಿಗೊಂದು ನಿಕ್ ನೇಮು, ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಒಂದೊಂದು ನಿಕ್ ನೇಮ್ ಇರೋದು ನಾವು ಕರಿತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಅಂದರೆ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲೇ ನಾವು ಒಂಥರ ಒಂದು ಎಂಟರ್ಟೈನಿಂಗ್ ಆಗಿ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಂದು ಒಂದು ಏನಂದರೆ, ನಾನು ಡಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾಸ್ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಲೆಕ್ಚರ್ ಆಗಿರೋ ಪಾಲಿಟೆಕ್ನಿಕ್, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟಿಗೆ ಸೇರಿದೆ. 5 ವರ್ಷ ಸಾಂಬ್ಯಾದಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೆ, ಡೆಪ್ಯುಟೇಷನ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಹೋಗಿದೆ. ಬಟ್ ನಾನು ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಆ ಒಂದು ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ, ಅದೊಂದು ಡಿಸಿಪ್ಲೀನು ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೋದು. ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಮಾತು ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ನಮ್ಮೊಂದು ಒಬ್ಬ ಜಾಂಬಿಯನ್ ಒಂದು ಮಾತು ಕೇಳಿದ ನಾನು. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಜಾಂಬಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ದು ಸಿಟಿ ಕೌನ್ಸಿಲಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಮಾತು ಕೇಳಿದ, ನೀವು ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ಸು ಯಾಕೆ ಒಬ್ಬರನ್ನ ಕಂಡ್ರೆ ಒಬ್ಬರ ಮೇಲೆ ಚಾಡಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರ, ಅಸೂಯೆ ಪಡ್ತೀರ? ಅದೇ ನಿಮ್ಮ ವೀಕ್ನೆಸ್, ಅದೇ ನಿಮ್ಮ ವೀಕ್ನೆಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ. ಸೊ ಅವಾಗ ನನಗೆ ಭಾಳ ಒಂಥರ ಇದಾಗಿ ಫೀಲ್ ಆಯಿತು, ಏನಪ್ಪ ನಮ್ಮ ನಾವಿನ್ನೂ ಆ ಮಟ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ಅದೇನು ಹೋಗಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅದು ನಮ್ಮ DNA ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ, ಏನು ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ನು ನಾನಿನ್ನು ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಈಗ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ನಮ್ಮ ಬ್ಯಾಚಲ್ಲಿ 33 ಜನ ನಾವು ಸಿವಿಲ್ ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ, ಸಿವಿಲ್ ಸೇರು. ನಮ್ಮ ಬ್ಯಾಚಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಯಿತು, MS ರಾಮಾಯಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಆರ್ಮಿನಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಸಿವಿಲ್ ಭಾಳ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಇದ್ದು, ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಂತ್ ಇದ್ದು, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ತಂದು ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಆಯಿತು. ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆ ಒಂದು ಯುನಿಕ್ ಬ್ಯಾಚ್ ಅಂದರೆ, ಮದುವೆಯಾಗಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳಾಗಿ ತಿರ್ಗಾ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಬಂದು ವಿದ್ಯಾಭ್ಯಾಸ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಮಕ್ಕಳಾಗಿ ಸಂಸಾರ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿದ್ಯಾಭ್ಯಾಸ ಮಾಡಿ BE ಮಾಡಿ, ಕೆಲವರು ಜಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ರಿಟೈರ್ ಆದರು, ಒಬ್ಬರು ಸೂಪರಿಂಟ್ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್ ರಿಟೈರ್ ಆದರು. ಆ ಒಂದು ಯುನಿಕ್ ಬ್ಯಾಚ್. ನಮ್ಮ ಏಜ್ ರೇಂಜ್ ಏನಿತ್ತು ಅಂದರೆ 30 ವರ್ಷ 25, 7 ಇಯರ್ಸ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಇರೋ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇತ್ತು. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ಇದು ಒಂಥರ ವಿಶಿಷ್ಟವಾದ ಬ್ಯಾಚ್ ಅಂತ. ಹೀಗಾಗಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಇವರು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನಮ್ಮ ಪಿತಾಮಹನೆಯವರು, ಅವರು ಆ ಬ್ಯಾಚಿಗೆ ಸೇರಿದ್ರು, ಅವರು. ಸೊ ಇಷ್ಟು ನನಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡಲು ಅವಕಾಶ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಅನಿಸುತ್ತಾ. ಚಂದ್ರ
Thank you, Mrityunjaya sir. I would now like to invite Mr. Bidappa from Mechanical to address the crowd.
Principal, then professors, lecturers, and my dear friends. ಸೊ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ 50 ವರ್ಷ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಮೀಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಒಬ್ಬರೊಬ್ಬರು ಗುರುತು ಸಿಗ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಥರ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ, ಅವಾಗ ಮೀಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ನಾನು ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂದರೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟು ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ 1 ವರ್ಷ ಒಳಗಡೆ ನಾವು ತಿರ್ಗಾ ಒಂದು ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಇದೇ ಥರ. ಸೊ ನಾನು ಭಾಳ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು 2-3 ಇನ್ಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸಸ್ ನಾನು ಜ್ಞಾಪಕ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ನಾನು ಈಗ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀನಿ, ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ವೀಕ್ಲಿ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೆ ಇರ್ತೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಕಾಲೇಜು ನಾನು ಹೇಗಿದ್ದೆ ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಅವಾಗ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀನಿ. ಒಂದೇನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ, ಸೊ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ನಮಗೆ ಇದು ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ಬರೀತಾ ಇದ್ರು ಬ್ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ ಬೋರ್ಡಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ, ಕಾಪಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಕಾಪಿ ಮಾಡೋದು ಟೈಮ್ ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಅಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಸರ್, ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ನೋ ಬ್ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ನೌ ಟು ರೈಟ್. ವೆರಿ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಸರ್ವೆ, ನಮಗೆ ಸಿವಿಲ್ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್ ಬೇರೆ ಇತ್ತು. ಸೊ 3rd ಇಯರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸರ್ವೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಚೇಂಜ್ ಸರ್ವೆ, ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಸರ್ವೆ ಅಂತಲ್ಲ. ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ನಾಲ್ಕು ಈ ಕಡೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಜೊತೆ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಹೋಗುವಾಗ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಕಮನ್ ಪಾರ್ಕು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೈತಿಕ್ ಸೊಸೈಟಿ ಅಂತಿತ್ತು. ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗಿ ನಾವು ಸರ್ವೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಒಂಥರ ಅವಾಗ ನಾವು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀವಿ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಬರುವಾಗ. ಸೊ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅದಷ್ಟೇ ಅಲ್ಲದೆ ಮೂವಿ ಕ್ಲಿಪ್ಸ್ ಬೇರೆ ಇತ್ತು, ಮೆಜೆಸ್ಟಿಕ್ 25 ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಇರ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಅವಾಗ ಯಾವಾಗ ಟೈಮ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೋ ಅವಾಗ ನಾವು ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ, ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ. ಬರೀ ಓದೋದು ಯಾಕೆ ಇದು ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಇರಲಿ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಾವು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ. By and large, because of the blessings of our teachers, we are all well placed. I think most of our children are also well placed. ನಾವು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜನ ಫಿನಿಶ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ, ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಫಿನಿಶ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜನ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರೀಸ್ ಹೋದ್ರಿ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜನ ಡಿಫೆನ್ಸ್ ಎಸ್ಟಾಬ್ಲಿಷ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜನ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಸೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಚೀಫ್ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರು, ಸೂಪರ್ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ರಿಟೈರ್ಡ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ವೇರಾಸ್ ಡಿಫೆನ್ಸ್ ಹೋದವರು ಒಬ್ಬರು ಜನರಲ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಬ್ಯಾಚಲ್ಲಿ. It is the highest position in the army. Innobro, he has become Air Vice Marshal. So Innobro IAS officer. So all this we owe to you. Because of you, we have learned all this. So that is what I wanted to say. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, Bidappa sir. Last but not least, we shall have Mr. Ramkumar from Tripoli.
Hello everybody, you're beginning up 50 years. It's a great pleasure. I'll be brief. I don't want to take much of your time. After passing out from this college, I am only entering today. I don't know how many of you have come. Any like you. That doesn't mean that we don't owe anything to this institution. It's a great institution. Institution doesn't mean only buildings and equipment or things like that. It's the staff, the people from the lowest to the highest, and the students who have passed out of this college, who are responsible for making this institution great. It's a century old, one of the first engineering colleges in the state. This is the serious matter. I would like to go. For us, it was an integrated course. Exams only once a year, unlike semester scheme. So we used to have minimum 10 to 12 subjects. I think in the third year we had 17 subjects. And then we could only have 2 ordinances. If you fail in 3 subjects, you have to continue. I think somewhere in the middle, all that was scrapped. I think carryover system came and made a mess. Because they couldn't arrange for the examination schedule at all. Who was taking what? The most important thing for me was no only submissions of drawings and then lab work. There used to be no unit test, no class marks. Exams only at the end of the year. You study for one month, you pass through. That's what I did. Otherwise, I was a happy or lucky. I used to enjoy. The most important places for me were the quadrangle and the canteen. And then, I don't know, first time we bunked the class, it was adrenaline rush because we have bunked the class. And then another thing happened, mass bunk. Mass bunk, everybody. And there used to be some goodies. I mean, I don't want to name them. Who used to enter the class? They used to be harassed. And the next thing was to go to the movies. It was all the theaters were in the one line. First day, first show. I remember Rajesh Khanna's movie. I was a fan of Rajesh Khanna. I don't know how many of you are Rajesh Khanna fans. Then what I want to say is, we have passed through this thing. If we can contribute something like all of you have said, we are willing to do it. I don't know, we have to form a group or something like that, wherein everybody pitches in to the possible extent. And then I want this WhatsApp group to be continued so that we continue to interact. And maybe like Bidappa said, every year, that's a very pleasant thing. That is a very pleasant thing sharing. As we know, I am unable to recognize any of them, like you are not able to recognize me. The world has changed and the life is short. I don't know how long we are going to live. Let us have a good time, meet, interact, kasta sukha helkolana. And that's all I would say. Hope to see you all again. Thank you.
Thank you, Ramkumar sir. Now I request the current principal, Dr. H. Ramesh to address the crowd.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಆನರಬಲ್ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ CNN former principal and registrar regulation Professor K. Nanda sir, former dean of engineering Professor Srinivas, former professor of mechanical engineering Professor Malcolm, Sri Venugopal sir, Sanjay sir, and our former chairperson of civil engineering Professor Prabhakar, and former mechanical engineering chamber Professor Dasari sir, and our former registrar and IAS officer 1972 mechanical batch Sri Rishkuj sir, and Venugopal, Professor Sri Raghavendra Rao, Piddappa, Ram Kumar, and all and other former faculty members present here, and 1972 distinguished alumni, the current HODs, Professor Umesh, Professor Harish, Professor Prasanna, Professor Vimala, and my non-teaching staff, my dear students, ladies and gentlemen. So I will just take 5 to 7 minutes because all of you are visiting us after 50 years. Most of you are visiting us after 50 years of your graduation. I want to just give a bird's view about the college. When you left the college in 1972, there was no research activities like the PhD and other things. Now, the current faculty members are burdened with, in addition to the teaching, they have to teach PG courses, they have to do consultancy, and also they have to do research. And when you are there in the college, the faculty strength was full-fledged. Now, the faculty strength is, sanction strength less than 50%, and most of the faculty, they are hiring as guest faculty. But the quality we are not compromised. The selection process is like permanent faculty, and all are teaching very well, and that speaks in the placement. In the current year placement, we have a record placement of about 98% in IS, and overall placement of about 82%. And it is the credit goes to our current faculty members, chairperson, and also the training and placement officer, and all the teachers of teaching and non-teaching staff of UBCE, because we started credit CBCS scheme, credit-based semester scheme. In that, we have introduced also compulsorily 2 hours training from second semester onwards for the placement purposes. When they come to final year, they'll be having 200 hours of the training. So therefore, in this final year, the first batch, the performance of the students was excellent, and we have not compromised with the syllabus, technical syllabus. If you compare with the other colleges, private colleges, the syllabus is diluted, but we have not compromised with the technical quality. But the students of UBC are coming from remote places of Karnataka, North Karnataka, and other places, village side. So we have seen that they should come to the mainstream by giving the extra training. So that is giving us more results, and more and more placements are being taken place. 160 companies visited our college last year, and many students are having 2 to 3 jobs in hand, and the placement, the offer is 10 lakhs to 30 lakhs. Last year, 2 students got 50 lakhs off. So this is a remarkable performance of the students, and that is about the current performance. And as far as the infrastructure is concerned, when Siddaramaiah was the Chief Minister of Karnataka, he gave 25 crores for the centenary fund. In that we have renovated all the things. Unfortunately, mechanical department, it collapsed, and we planned for that, 65 crores. Somehow it was not approved, and when our former Vice Chancellor and also the former principal, he tried his best to help us by giving 85 crores. Somehow it was not utilized, and the Honorable Education Ministry is taking steps to release the money of 27 crores for the Bangalore University. And UBC students, with the lowest fee structure in the state, 12 crores are being collected as fees, and everything will be deposited in the Bangalore University account. And all the Vice Chancellors so far, they have not given any money to the UBC. So whatever the renovation is done due to the central funds only. Even our former Vice Chancellor, the former principal, when he was the Vice Chancellor, he was able to give only 4 crores for the hospital. So it is very unfortunate that UBC is sidelined. And now the act has been passed, and officially we are University of Vishweshwaraya College of Engineering. It's not University College, it is the University of Vishweshwaraya College of Engineering. So it is a university from March 25th, and yesterday Sri Muthuraman of Tata Steel has taken over as the BOG chairman. And I will just give you in 2 minutes the structure of UBC now. It is a university. It is not like other universities, but it has the university status. But it is the Institute of Finance. It is IIT level. In IITs and IAC, there will be one Senate, and there will be BOG Senate chairman and the members, and then the director, the registrar, like that. So only the chairman has been appointed. I spoke to Sri Muthuraman yesterday. He told me that whether he comes today or not. He told me that he is in consultations at the moment, because he cannot come barehanded. The BOG has to be formed, and then there should be some assurance to the government about the finance. As far as the finance is concerned, we are fully depending upon the Bangalore University. As our former registrar is present, you must be knowing, we don't have any financial powers, and so much of money is pumped into Bangalore University, and then we are not getting even a pie nowadays. That we have brought it to the notice of the government, and the principal secretary has called a meeting of principal and registrar of Bangalore University on Tuesday. I will present the facts and what are the things we want, and I requested the chairpersons to give the requirements. They are preparing it. By tomorrow, all the requirements will be ready from the chairperson's side. I will present the same with the government. So that is about the present status. And as far as the standards are concerned, I still assure you that we are second to none in the state. This we assure you in front of all of you, because the quality of teaching and the methodology of teaching and the way the students are trained, they are not trained actually. They are not pressurized. They will be allowed to study, and then they are all creative. We have one voluntary organization called IEEE. We are conducting about 90 programs every year. The volunteers of IEEE are working very hard, and there are some 300 students. They will be conducting the programs, motivating other students, and so many programs will be conducted. It may be paper writing, walkathon, the conferences, mini conferences, etc. So we are doing our best to motivate the students. We feel that as DVC faculty, the brain power, we have to motivate the students, encourage, and do their best. That is our motto. We are not pressurizing the students for anything. So they are giving their natural talents, they are doing their best. That speaks in the placement. And even civil, we got 35% placement as civil engineers. None of the civil engineers are jobless from UBC to passed out students. Either they are entrepreneurs, or they go for the government jobs, or go for private jobs. because once they get a degree only they will get a job. So I can say civil also they have 100% placement. Mechanical this time we achieved 82%, and IS 98%, electrical 94% like that. Overall 82%. So this is the performance of the students, and also I acknowledge our placement officer, Professor P.M. Rajprakash, who made a lot of strategies, and the coordinators. We appoint the coordinators among the students themselves with lot of brainstorming interviews, and each branch will select 2 students, and they will take care. And then for our information, the placement coordinators who are working hard, extra time, they are the toppers actually. They do very well in the studies. And also the IEEE office bearers, they are doing their best. So these are the some of the strategies we are maintaining. Most of the private colleges are failing to achieve that. And also the main advantage with the UVC is we have a homogeneous group. Irrespective of the categories, all the students are selected through merit, that is CET. If you go to any private colleges, they will have the non-homogeneous group, they will have a management seat, common case seat, and the CET. So once they take donation of 50 lakhs for computer science, they have to show some soft corner to the non-merited students, and mixed their mixed performance will be very bad. That is the feedback we received from the companies. I am not telling this. They are telling the UVC students are more sustainable compared to the so-called reputed colleges. Okay, so that is the major plus point we have. And UVC Foundation, Rajiv Chamraj has sent a message. He is in touch with me. They are giving 1.5 crores, 40 lakhs for each department for equipment. And last year they gave 50 lakhs to modernization of the computer lab, and then now they have announced 40 lakhs, and all the chairpersons have given the requirements. And if anybody wants to have the collaboration with the UC Foundation, he is most welcome. And as a matter of fact, no HODs or the principal will receive money, because even if you are honest, there will be some reasons, they may say that money is misused. And even if it is not misused, you get a bad name. So what we suggest is, to the UVC Foundation, they will call for tenders, and they will pay and then get the equipment, and their name plate will be there, and the only condition they have put is, the name flag should be there, UVC Foundation. So all of the world, the money is being pumped in, but we are not able to receive any money. So UVC Foundation and our Alumni Association is also doing their best. They are giving scholarship to many students. UVC Foundation also giving scholarship. So 2,500 students of UVC are getting the scholarship from government and other organizations. And UVC Foundation is helping the poorest girl students. They will select 3 to 4 girl students, and they are taking care of their education till they finish the degree. So these are all some of the contributions to the alumni, and I always feel that alumni are the backbone of UVC, of course any institution. And also, if you are not able to contribute, no problem. Academically, you please help us if there is anything, and always you visit us, bless us. Your blessing is much more required than anything else. And all senior members, always I am very sentimental man, so I require your blessings for the growth of this institution. We have a long way to go. Actually, the infrastructure and other things to make it to IIT level, it requires minimum 500 crores. I don't know how the government and others are planning for it. Anyway, the BOG has come. They may have the strategic plan, and if anybody wants to interact with the BOG and other things, I will share the email ID and other contact details. So you can always contact as representatives. Some representatives may come and meet Shri Muthuraman also. Your valuable suggestions are most welcome. Most of you have worked in different organizations, and some of you are teachers, and some of you are in the industries, one or two are in abroad. So many people are, some professor is there in abroad, 2-3 professors in your batch, and the ex-faculty members. And I am always, very happy that Professor Ranga, always he comes, in his own vehicle, he drives. He's around 83 years. He's having lot of interest in UBC, and he encourages us. So actually, he inaugurated some of the, the buildings or the renovated structures in civil engineering department. And that day I had a meeting with the principal secretary. On behalf of me, he has inaugurated water resources and geotechnical laboratory renovations. He is so enthusiastic. Always he blesses, so that blessings will continue. We hope it will continue from all of you. So have personal touch with us. Bless us. We'll do our best. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Ramesh sir, for that insightful speech. It's no mystery that we would all like to hear from the faculty who have seen the college at its peak and served here for a very long time. I request Dr. K. Ranga to enlighten us.
Before I start my talk, it is my duty to pay my respects. One of the well-known teachers, Sri Narasimhamurthy, chemistry. He was my teacher at intermediate. Present PUC was known as an intermediate. And he taught us there itself in the Tumkur State College. When he was transferred to Bangalore, I think all of us went on straight to see that he is retained at Tumkur itself. That was the condition. He was so popular teacher there. Thank you, sir. I think I started my career as a student here in 1957 admission. 1961 I passed out. Exactly 61 years completed after graduation. Well, I joined the public works department. About 1 year I was there. Then I left and joined IIT Bombay for master degree. After completing master degree, I was working as a teacher itself there in IIT. 2 years I taught there. By then, Bangalore University formed, 1967-68. First batch of advertisement was there. I came over here and joined Bangalore University, 1967. Almost 31 years or 32 years I served in different capacities. Fortunately, I was, along with the teaching, I have some administration experience also in the university. I was a member of academic council, senate, syndicate as an elected member. I was quite popular among teachers, therefore I was elected as senate member and also syndicate member. Apart from that one, I was asked to take over as a registrar evaluation for that time. And in charge registrar nearly about 6 months. Therefore, in the different capacity I worked in the university. From that day onwards, I think things went on in a wrong direction for UBC. Once it became a constituent college of Bangalore University, the funds that are given to the university by the university to college are almost dwindling. That was the main problem. Well, with all this one, I think university governed us, but the college flourished so well. Almost at that time, we used to tell that when we are almost equal to IIT. That was the condition. Up to 1972 or 76, I think that was the condition. Afterwards, it deteriorated because they didn't recruit the faculty. I think at present, the faculty strength is only 46%. Can you imagine how they can learn? Now, fortunately, I think it has become an independent unit. It is going to be IIT. I think Muthurama, after a long period of nearly 15 years, telling this one or that one. Finally, one person was appointed as a what you call it, a leader. I think I am sure that he is going to do very well and see that college attains the glory of what he had. I think as students, I think you are excelled in your career, and also you are the builders of the nation in different capacities. You have shown that your ability and you have contributed a lot to the development of the country. In that regard, I congratulate you, all of you. After 50 years, you are joining here, and once again you are meeting your friends and making the welfare of each. I think wish you all the best. I hope college will be wonderful. Year afterwards, things will be nice. The present generation of students and faculty are going to take them to the higher level. Thank you.
Thank you, Ranga sir, for that wonderful speech. I would also like to invite Dr. Srinivasan Anand to record his college days with us.
Wait. Share. Check if it's charging.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. I'm really delighted and happy to see my students whom I taught 50 years back. My colleagues, Adhiraya and organizers of this function, I really thank you for organizing this function to meet some of our students and even some colleagues I have not met for a long time. It gives an opportunity to meet them. This college was started by none other than Dr. Saral Vishwesvaraya. Earlier, there was no engineering college in the whole state. They were giving 5 seats, as the Gopal said, 5 seats. One whole of Karnataka. He asked for 10 seats. They refused. That's why this college was founded by Dr. Saral Vishwesvaraya. And the prosperity of a country doesn't depend upon the physical assets they have. For example, Gulf countries, they have liquid gold, but that will not last long. Intellectual capital is required. See, for example, USA is advanced country because of the intellectual capital. They have attracted all the intellectual people from all over the world. All Nobel laureates in US are not US citizens. They are all migrated. So you have to build intellectual capital. Our UVC have contributed to build intellectual capital. Because our students all over the world are there. So there are some professors in the world famous Stanford University. MJ Narasimhan, he was our student. He was a professor in and some have started their own companies. They are responsible for building the infrastructure and technological development, not only for India, for all over the country. And I was very lucky to be a staff member here. I tell you one incident. Devaraj was to chief minister ಆಗಿದ್ದ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮುಗಿದೋಯ್ತು ಅವರ ಟರ್ಮು. ಅದ್ಯಾವುದೋ ಪ್ರೊಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. There was a traffic jam. I was late to my class for by 20 minutes. Even then all the students were waiting for me. I entered the class and that is the sincerity of the students from UVC.
Open the laptop.
And we got great achievers from this college. And industry development aspect, technological development aspect, the work for the development of the whole country. And
they were all eager to learn. The students here were all eager to learn. They were not urged to learn. I had the experience of teaching in IIT because my guide, I was doing PhD there, and he underwent heart surgery, and he was so dedicated. He asked me to take his class. I have taken classes in IIT. I have taken classes in UVC. I have taken classes in private. I was principal of Agricultural College of India. I was taking care of best student from UVC. That's what I have noticed. And at this incident, at this later, I want to make some mention of my colleagues who have just or heavenly above. They were my colleagues, G. Parmeshwarappa, from electrical department, G. Parmeshwarappa, Lakshman Reddy, M.V. Krishnappa, and recently T. Basavaraju. They were all, I think, electrical students together. And from Professor Mickey, Professor Somshekar, I just wanted to mention their names, that their souls rest in peace. And this is all I wanted to speak. Thank you very much. All the best.
Thank you, Srinivasa, for your wonderful words. Now, I would like to invite Professor Makam to share the stage.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನನ್ನ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರಗಳು. ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಸತ್ಯನಾರಾಯಣ ಮಾಕಮ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ, ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಕಲ್ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್. I joined this college in 1971 as a teacher. I do not belong to this college. I studied in Hyderabad. I enjoyed 35 years of teaching and many administrative works in this college. And especially I am known as thermodynamics master. 50 years, 35 years there and elsewhere, another 15 to 20 years I have served just because of my thermodynamics knowledge. And one of my students told me, just now, sir, only 2 minutes for you. Yes, compressor is one which compresses the air from low pressure to high pressure. Whatever I want to tell, I'll tell you in a few words. I enjoyed this college as a teacher and as an administrator for so many years. I got respect from all the students of this college. And wherever I go, I call this college as a branded college. I served in Army College, served in Eastwich, Jain College, many other colleges, including PESIT. But wherever you go, the respect that you get from our students of UVC, you will never get anywhere. Even after 50 years, you have called us for this function. I am very thankful to everyone. There is similar to this batch, there is one 6873 batch. Normally, they always will be calling me. In fact, September 4th, they have called me again to meet. So like that, anything is possible only with the UVC students. There are many students who have achieved lot of things from UVC. For example, just other than engineering, Ramesh Sharma was our student. The senior actor Ramesh Sharma is one of our students of this college. A very good student. Like that, we are shined everywhere. UVC is UVC, UVC, UVC. Thank you very much. Thank you all.
Use it as a charger. Yeah, that maximum current USB.
Thank you, Makam sir. Now we have Dr. Yanda Reddy.
It is training about 700 milliamps. So no matter what, it is going to train down. But it's a link disconnects.
ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್ ಸೇರಿಕೊಂಡು ಮೇಲಾಗಿ ಲಾಕ್ಡೌನ್ ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು ವರ್ಷ ವ್ಯವಸಾಯ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಟ್ಟು ಪತ್ರ ME ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡೆ. 71ರಿಂದ 85ವರೆಗೂ ಇಲ್ಲೇ
ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ 3 ವರ್ಷ ಸ್ಕಾಲರ್ಶಿಪ್ಸ್ ಹೋಗಿ PhD ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಮತ್ತೆ ವಾಪಸ್ ಬಂದು 6 ವರ್ಷ ಇದ್ದು ಆಮೇಲೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಓದಬೇಡಿ. ಒಂದು ವಿಚಾರ, UVCನಲ್ಲಿ ಮೊದಲು ರಿಸರ್ಚ್ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಬರೀ ಪಾಠ ಮಾಡೋದಿತ್ತು. ಅದು ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ವೃತ್ತಿಗೆ ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಸಿವಿಲಲ್ಲಿ BK ರಾಮಯ್ಯನವರು ರಿಸರ್ಚ್ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ಪುರುಷೋತ್ತಮ ಅವರು PhD ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡಿತ್ತು, ಅವ್ರು ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ರು. BC ರಾಜಣ್ಣವರು ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ರು. ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ದ ಮಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಕಲ್ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗಲ್ಲಿ 69-70 ಇಸ್ವಿಯಿಂದ 70 ಪೇಪರ್ ಬಂದಿತ್ತು. ಮತ್ತು ಅಷ್ಟೇ ನಂಬರು ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಕಾನ್ಫರೆನ್ಸಸ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ, ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಜರ್ನಲ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಪೇಪರ್ಸ್ ಪಬ್ಲಿಷ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ಬರೀ ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಕಲ್ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಸರ್ಚ್ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ಹೇಳೋಕ್ಕಾಗೋದು. ರಿಸರ್ಚ್ PhD BK ರಾಮಯ್ಯನವರು ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಂತ್ ವಿಚಾರನೂ ಇದೆ. ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಕಲ್ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟಲ್ಲಿ 22 ಜನ ಪರ್ಮನೆಂಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾಫ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ವಿ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು 4-8 ಜನ ಟೆಂಪ್ರರಿ ಲೆಕ್ಚರರ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದು. ಯಾವುದೋ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಡಿ ಅಂತ ಯಾವುದೋ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದಷ್ಟೇ. ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಯತ್ತಾಗಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ. ಇರಲಿ, ಇವಾಗ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಸೇರಿರೋದು ನೀವು ತುಂಬ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇತ್ತು. ಆದರೆ ಈ ನೋಡಿ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ, he started his MTech, PG MTech in 1972. So up to 1972 teachers ಗೆ ಅಷ್ಟು PhD ಲೋಡ್ ಇರ್ತಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್. ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಎಲ್ಲಾರೆಡ್ಡಿ ಅವರು ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಕ್ಷಮಿಸಬೇಕು. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಈಗ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಲೋಡು ನಮ್ಮ ಗಮನಕ್ಕೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. 8 ಜನ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ PhD ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ಸ್ಗೆ. ಅಸೋಸಿಯೇಟ್ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ಸ್ಗೆ 6 ಜನ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ, ಅಸಿಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ಗೆ 4 ಜನ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಈ PhD ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ನ ವರ್ಕ್ಲೋಡ್ ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ ಸರ್. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಓವರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಅಬೌವ್ ದ ಟೀಚಿಂಗು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಲ್ಯಾಬ್ರೇಟರಿ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಅಥವಾ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, ನಾವು ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ MTech ಅಥವಾ BG, ವರ್ಕ್ಲೋಡ್ ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಟೂ ಮಚ್ ಬರ್ಡನ್. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಪೇಪರ್ಸು ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಬಟ್ ಐ ಅಗ್ರಿ, ರಿಸರ್ಚ್ ವಾಸ್ ಸ್ಲೋಲಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್. ಬಟ್ ಈಗ ತುಂಬ ಬರ್ಡನ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು. ಬಟ್ ರಿಸರ್ಚ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಾನ್ ಟೀಚಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟಾಫ್ ಸರ್, ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಗಮನ ತರ್ತೀನಿ. ನಾಟ್ ಇವನ್ ಒನ್ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಫೈಡ್ ನಾನ್ ಟೀಚಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟಾಫ್ ಇಸ್ ದೇರ್ ಸಿನ್ಸ್ 2005. ಆಲ್ ಆರ್ ರಿಟೈರ್ಡ್. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಟೀಚರ್ಸು, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿತ್ತು ಟೀಚರ್ಸು, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ನಾನ್ ಟೀಚಿಂಗ್ ಒಬ್ಬ ಇವರು ಸೂಪರೆಂಟ್, ವರ್ಕ್ಶಾಪ್ ಸೂಪರೆಂಟು ಅಥವಾ ಡಿಪ್ಲೊಮಾ ಹೋಲ್ಡರ್ಸ್, ದೇ ಯೂಸ್ ಟು ಗಿವ್ ದಿ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್. ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಾ, ಟೀಚರ್ಸೇ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್, ಅವರೇ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಓವರ್ ಬರ್ಡನ್. ಸೊ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅ ಡಿಫಿಷಿಯನ್ಸಿ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಟಾಫ್. 230 ನಾನ್ ಟೀಚಿಂಗ್ ಇದೆ ನಮ್ಮದು. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ 35 ಜನ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇರೋದು. 35 ಜನದಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ಏನೋ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಮೋಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಬಂದಿರೋದು. ದೇ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ದಿ ರೆಗ್ಯುಲರ್ ಲೈನ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್. So these are the things alumni should keep in mind. Whenever time comes, we have good contacts with the
government and other things, we can always highlight. And the teaching staff work deficiency ಇದೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟಲ್ಲೂ. ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂತೂ 3 ಜನ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಸರ್, ಇಂಟೇಕ್ 120, 3 ಜನ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, PG ಇದೆ. ವಿ ಆರ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಗ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಎ ಲಾಟ್. ಇದು ತಮ್ಮ ಗಮನಕ್ಕೆ ತಂದೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಕ್ಷಮಿಸಿ, ನಾನು ತಪ್ಪು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, ತಪ್ಪು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಬಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
Can you give us an update on the mechanical department building? What is happening? What is going to happen?
Mechanical department
Has got the money?
Yes, sir. It's a 7-story building. Venkatraman Associates already they have architects they have designed, and contractors are also identified. It is 85 crores. Ella plan ella agide. Everything is finalized, and government also has agreed for 85 crores. ಏನಾಯಿತು ಅಂದರೆ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ವೇಣುಗೋಪಾಲ್ ಅವರು about to relinquish his office. At that time there is some problem in the Bangalore University. They refused to give money. But now the minister has taken personal interest. ಈಗ 27 ಕೋಟಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ವರ್ಕ್ ನಾಳೆನೇ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಟೆಂಡರ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಓಪನ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. 27 ಕೋಟಿ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು, 1/3 ಆಫ್ ದ ಅಮೌಂಟ್. August 17th syndicate ಇದೆ. Government of Karnataka has ordered Bangalore University to release the money immediately. So 17th they will take official decision, and then money will be sanctioned and work will be started hopefully by this month here. So 7-story building after 85 crores. So this should have happened 3-4 years back. Unfortunately, lot of delay and lot of problems in the mechanical department. And teachers are really feeling bad. Hopefully, good days will come.
It is in a mess.
Mechanical actually can.
Mr. Ramesh, what you told 85 crores agila, agenda dalilla, ellu illa. Please don't give the false.
85 crores alla. No. Rashmi, our one minute. Principal Secretary Rashmi had visited our college, and then we will see that it will be sanctioned. No. Minister has taken personal interest.
Agenda dalli, syndicate dalli, ella agli ellu illa sir. Sanction agila, ellu illa.
Not sanctioned, Ramesh. No, it will be done. Don't worry. I will tell you. It will be done. 27 crores in the release. That's what. 17th they will take a decision in the syndicate.
Agenda dalli illa sir.
It is a table agenda. Vice Chancellor will take up. Okay. 27 crores. And all these are now we will do something. Okay. UAG chairman ಬರ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ. Sir, I think your question is answered, sir. 27 crores has to be released.
I only hope it will come out of the ground.
Yeah, it has to be released. So we are awaiting the syndicate decision.
Everybody is in the air. Somebody has to come to the ground. That's all.
But the contractor is identified. Tender is open. Only money part.
Already done. But somebody has to open the tap.
Yes. So that's what I request alumni to use their personal contacts and see that we can impress the government. It is not in our hand. Government has to be impressed. Because they are detached from Bangalore University. Government, somebody you can impress the government, and we are also trying our best to see that. I have given a letter to the Principal Secretary, 5 points. It came in the paper also. That will be taken up.
Special secretary.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Sorry to everyone, but just I wanted to mention that, like say today, whatever the meeting and this event is happening is about the 72 reunion. So I know there will be many other questions and many other things that would want to be discussed. But what I request is, because keeping the time also in mind, we will just like say move on. If there is something else, like say after the group photo, we can definitely speak. I know I'll again not even ask Liana to like say introduce me. I am Satish. I am from 2009 batch. I I am the Secretary for UBC Graduates Association. I am very thankful for all of you because you all have come today and making sure that whatever the 50 years celebration is there, that can be a memorable one. That is the entire point from the UBC Graduates Association we have thought of. Giving back to the college doesn't only mean through funds, through something else. It's also about getting connected with the alma mater. See, when people come, automatically lot of things will start happening. To be very honest, in the past 10 years, like say as Principal Sir mentioned, apart from the other groups, even we have sponsored around 40-45 lakhs worth of scholarships. Not only that, just last year, with the permission from the Principal Sir, we have inaugurated the Marvel R&D lab, which is totally funded by 63-64 batch. They have given around 9.5 lakhs. The exact budget and other details we have kept it in the AGM. Like say whatever is there in the top of my mind, I am saying that. The activities for the students, whatever we will be able to do, we continue to do that. But majorly, connecting alumni is what we have been trying to do, because only when you come down to the college, when you interact with the faculty, when you interact with your batchmates, you will know what is actually happening. You read on the newspaper, like say you hear someone sending it in the WhatsApp, maybe not everything like say is factual there. So only once you come to the ground, you talk to the like say the responsible people. Say now someone mentioned about mechanical. What I request is on one like say next week or something, we can fix up a time with the HOD, and if anyone who is interested, they can come and talk there. If someone wants to talk with the principal and interact with the overall college development and how they want to contribute, we will talk to Principal Sir, who is always being so cooperative, and we can arrange that. So that is what UBC Graduates Association, from our perspective, we have around 950 to 1000 alumni members right now. So the entire list, many of you are also already members, you can see it in the website. The idea is majorly to connect the people. Once we connect the people, once the alumni get to know about their alma mater, lots of things will start happening. That is what I would like to say. I am again thankful for all of you for coming down today, making this event a success. Special thanks to all the retired faculty who came down at the like say single request, because even though they had like say other commitments, they all came down today to make sure that like say to meet all of you, and of course hopefully they'll all like say bless us with their like say presence today. Thank you.
Just a minute, I think some of the things. I think State Bank of Mysore at that time, during Professor Nanjana time as a Vice Chancellor, he saw that State Bank of Mysore gives to see that to go and meet the concerned authorities in the State Bank of India and see that the scholarship is revived so that the students get the benefit. Apart from this one, the slogan of mechanical department is going on almost 25 years. Fortunately, unfortunately, they have demolished everything, workshops and other things. All sets are demolished, except the stone building that is facing the road, that is there. Nobody bothered. Every time that 20 crores are given, and nothing happens. I think the mechanical department, if you go over there, I think no laboratories are there. I feel so bad being a student of this college and a principal of this college. I feel it is too bad. I come once in 2 months or 3 months. Something is going to happen. Nothing has happened. I don't know how exactly things are going on. I request our principal to see that things are taken in serious way and mechanical department is constructed. Otherwise, government is going to occupy the land. They want the land for the Lokayukta office. That is the thing that is going on. If these fellows are not going to take up immediately, I think it is going to be snatched by the government itself. That becomes a problem. I think I request the principal along with the new director who is going to come, Dr. Raman, take it seriously and see that mechanical department is constructed as early as possible. Thank you very much.
Sadly, we are now hearing the close of the event. Let me take this opportunity to say that I am very glad to have been part of a wholesome and unique event such as this. I now hand over to Mr. Narayan Reddy to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon, everybody.
would like to congratulate two gentlemen who have taken all the interest, Mr. Satish and many other people. The idea of making us get together here, there is so much of interaction going on in the very first meeting itself. There is a lot of communication has gone to the management here and also UP management, which are where our principal announced the chairperson. It's good. I only thank you for this meet, and my duty is only to tender a vote of thanks here. We started with an invitation. Thanks for the invitation. Then very good welcome speech by our Mr. Venugopal. Wonderfully done. Remembering Dr. Vishweshwarya and the four corners of that duties and responsibilities of the common but governance. Then coming back to reminiscence of our own people from each department. Subramanya. There are from electronics to start with. Wonderful talk and wonderful reminiscences of those days of what we did 68, 69, 70. What all we done. Thank you for that, all that reminiscences. Then coming back to mechanical, electrical, that was wonderful. Thank you for all that reminiscences. Hope we'll be able to further meet as you suggested and we contribute something to the growth of this institution. Because that's where we will definitely assure this thing also, where our experience, our knowledge, everything, not interfering to the intricacies of the administration here. Value action to this and see that whatever they are planning is a wonderful thing, sir. When this institute is going to become an IIT standards or above IIT. That's a very good thing. And I am sure that it will be a good MOG which comes up where they take the responsibility, give the administration principal and the staff to go for good governance of good teaching, good development, good departments, not interfering into the financial matters and accountability. So I thank you for that, all the people who have come here. And another thing, we are so happy, all the heads of the departments are here and they have participated and we are very thankful to you, sir. The interest, the concern shown to us 50 years back, we graduated from this place and thank you very much. Please keep up the concern for the old students. Then coming back to the, on the dais, CNN, when I joined, what I want to mention is, my heart thought was only chemistry. I wanted to become a chemist and chemistry honors, but somehow I was dragged into engineering. At that time, we really remember that a whole lot of group chemistry was very active, data, a lot of things. We remember. Thank you, sir. Toward the highlight of the day, we humbly thank you very much and wish you good health for many more years to come. Thank you very much, sir. And coming to the first stop, definitely, Mr. Nanga, Srinivasan. And we don't have much interaction. These two senior professors, we have a lot of interaction. The electrical department, we still remember those days. Thank you very much for having come and given a lot of your suggestions and also your mind to this August body. Thank you very much for all this. I think principal, I know I can make it out, he is under stress and a lot of responsibility at this also. And his overview of this institution was wonderful, sir. Thank you. I am sure you will see the light of the day for this institution. And when the DOC comes and everything falls in place, definitely the institution is bound to grow. Let us work towards it. I wish you all the best in this line, and I am sure you will be able to. Thank you very much for your valuable speech. And then there are a lot of there is one Telugu, Enduro Mahanavavu, Andariki Vandanamalu. There are a lot of people here, they are our own friends. As somebody said, I see batch of this. That's how we have that togetherness today. It's not isolated. We have either electronics, electrical, mechanical, civil or something else. Maybe information science has come up now. It is doing very well here. All us togetherness, we have that knowledge of together. So let us continue this. Whatever the best possible that we will contribute to this institution, great institution, where we should remember this institution. Thank you all for having made it to happen, taken all the ways to come here and participated very well in this organization. Then, for these organizing the students of this unit, and I am not remembering your names, you have done wonderful job. And then maybe in future also, like you, many students will come forward to help us to conduct these programs well. Finally, it is not the least. See this beautiful hall. I should thank our principal for having given us well decorated and also very convenient. We thank you very much for this. And we hope we will be plan to do certain things in future. Let us meet. So not that whatever time comes, it comes. Let us meet with with some sort of value addition proposals where we can contribute something to the institution. Though we are now more than 50 years after that. Many people, I was very shocked, so somebody has not come after 50 years here, he has come. Still, he remembers so many things here. It's so nice. Thank you very much. As somebody has one more time, we meet, we interact, and we go for meet. I am sure the lunch also will be very good for you. And with these few words, I definitely thank the alumni, the past staff, present staff, and all our colleagues of 50 years old classmates what to see at that time. Now come here, let us spend our time in the fellowship also. And thank you very much for this opportunity. Thank you. Thank you.
Good news. And Professor Umesh objected, immediately I called our Vice Chancellor Secretary, PS. He has confirmed that government has written a letter 15 days back to release the amount. So it will come as a table agenda to it is up to the syndicate to decide. If the syndicate decides, if it rejects, government is having all the rights to overrule the syndicate decision and sanction. So this is the news. Professor Umesh, it is reconfirmed. It will come as a table agenda. Okay? That was, I was knowing it. It will come as a table agenda.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for this information. So that DOG, once it comes into picture, a separate body, separate thing, institution administration, because people talk about transparency, responsibility, funds allocation, and the system that separated, they should not mix up these things. And even the contributions to this as a teaching institution will get stopped. That's where I am sure the committee which comes forward, the DOG committee which comes forward, will review a lot of other things from the section of the HCE corporation, and they will be able to contribute more on the education. Thank you. Thank you.
I would like to announce that you can collect the mementos after lunch. For now, I request everyone to gather near the quadrangle for a few group photos, and from there proceed to Century Club for lunch.
I am just stuck here.
Cap it.